Today's picks, right up front, Green Bay Packers minus 6.5. Will Anderson Jr. over 0.5 sacks, minus 115. Jalen Williams over 22.5 points, minus 110. Quick recap while we're at it. 2 winning days in a row, 2-1 yesterday for plus 0.9 units. Villa Park kept the velvet rope tight, Indiana validated the pseudo-home and hidden yardage read, and Georgia turned our Tide ticket into a paperweight. Right side twice, one whiff. Onward. First, Bears at Packers. We like Green Bay minus 6.5 because Chicago's shine is mostly turnover glitter and one-score coin flips. The Bears lead the league in turnover margin, and they're 6-1 in one-score games. That's great for story time, not great for forecasting. Turnover spikes and late-game luck regress faster than your buddy's New Year's gym routine. In a cold Lambeau, variance tends to flatten. The better down-to-down team usually lands the plane. Second, the mechanics tilt Green Bay. Mid-teens temperatures and a crowd that treats false starts like appetizers play into this officiating crew's personality. Craig Rolstad's group calls an outsized share of pre-snap penalties. That's a tax on a visiting offense that relies on motion and timing. Add the cold ball, and you get drive-killing nickels and dimes before the snap. That's how a close-on-paper game becomes 14 plays of field position and a short field touchdown. Third, personnel. Green Bay gets another chain mover back on the field in Jaden Reed, while Chicago is down Rome Odunze, which narrows Caleb's margin when the sticks get long. We're not asking the Packers to reinvent themselves. We're asking them to play clean, tilt the snap-to-snap math, and let Lambeau do Lambeau. And yes, some folks went the other way. The NFL.com picks panel even has Ali riding with Chicago outright. That's cute. The pick leans into the record and ignores how much of it is turnover-driven and penalty-fragile in this exact environment. If your handicap is basically 9-3 is good, that's not analysis. That's reading the standings. Texans at Chiefs. Will Anderson Jr. over 0.5 sacks. This is less prophecy, more arithmetic. Kansas City's right side is banged up. Jawan Taylor and Trey Smith hit the week dubious at best. The Chiefs have allowed 3+ sacks in 5 straight. That's not a blip. That's a trend. Anderson's tape and grade say the pressure will be there. The only question is conversion. Against replacement-level protection, conversion climbs. We also get friendly ingredients. Arrowhead in the high 20s means a slick pocket and a heavier ball. Houston's defense is the best unit in this game, and they're living in the backfield. Even if this is a lower-tempo game, Mahomes still drops back plenty, and a single cleanup or inside-out twist is enough. People picking Kansas City to get right at home keep forgetting that pass protection isn't a switch, it's an assembly line. When 2 of the bolts are loose, the machine squeaks. On to the NBA, Thunder at Jazz, Jalen Williams over 22.5 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out, which hands Williams the keys and the usage. The number ticked up because the books can do basic math. What they're underpricing is where the shots come from. Utah sits in the bottom tier defensively and bleeds paint points. Williams' profile, straight line drives, elbow touches, bully finishes, maps onto exactly where Utah leaks. Altitude? Sure. But minutes plus touches beat oxygen tanks. The Jazz's recent trend is defense in name only, and their rim deterrence has been more turnstile than turnaway. You'll hear some calls for the game under and for Jalen's under because extra attention without SGA. Extra attention from a bottom 5 defense is still attention from a bottom 5 defense. We'll happily take the volume plus the matchup. One more word on narratives. The public loves shiny records and brand names. We love the parts the camera forgets. Pre-snap flags, backup tackles, paint attempts. That's where the edge lives. And as always, we respect variance. One game is noise. The framework is the signal. Now let's go cash tickets like adults who can do math.